This is the 2025 Bentley Continental GT Speed, and honestly, it might just be the most ridiculously perfect Grand Tourer out there. It's got the power, the luxury, and that unmistakable Bentley charm. But is it worth its eye-watering price tag? Well, let's dive in. Design, subtle but aggressive. At first glance, the GT Speed doesn't scream for attention. But the longer you look, the more the details pop. That signature matrix grille up front, it's pure class. Wide, imposing, but not over the top. And those crystal-cut LED headlights? They catch the light in a way that almost makes them sparkle, like jewelry. The body lines flow so smoothly, almost like the car was carved out of a single block of metal. And then, there's that wide, muscular rear end. It gives the GT Speed a planted, athletic stance, without losing any of its elegance. What I love most, though, are the subtle hints that this isn't your average Continental GT. The 22-inch wheels are massive, hiding those huge carbon ceramic brakes. The dark tinted grilles, side skirts, and that subtle GT Speed badge. They all whisper performance, without yelling it. And those quad exhausts, trust me, they've got a story to tell. Interior, luxury dialed to 11. Step inside the GT Speed, and it's immediately clear why this car costs what it does. Bentley's craftsmanship is next level. The hand-stitched leather, the real wood veneers, the polished metal accents, it all feels ridiculously premium. And these seats? They're finished in Bentley's signature diamond and diamond quilting. And get this, each diamond takes 712 stitches. Yeah, Bentley doesn't mess around with details. One of the coolest features, though, has to be the rotating display. With a press of a button, the center console flips between a 12.3-inch touchscreen, a set of analog gauges, or just a clean wood veneer panel. It's like having a secret compartment for your tech. And for the audiophiles out there, the optional Naim for Bentley sound system pumps out a ridiculous 2,200 watts. Combine that with the customizable ambient lighting, and the cabin feels like a private concert hall on wheels. Driving modes. One of my favorite things about the GT Speed, it's like driving two completely different cars. In comfort mode, it's buttery smooth. You barely hear the engine, the suspension soaks up every bump, and it glides along like a luxury yacht. But flick it into sport mode, and boom, the whole character changes. The exhaust opens up, the steering tightens, and it starts behaving like a proper sports car. The gear shifts become snappier, the throttle sharpens, and that W12 finally clears its throat, growling, popping, and crackling with every shift. It's addictive. That sound, though, it's not obnoxious or shouty like some sports cars. It's deep, powerful, and refined, like a gentleman who's had one too many drinks and finally decides to dance. Performance, a gentle beast. Now let's talk about the real star of the show, that beast under the hood. Bentley's iconic 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12 engine sits up front, pumping out a wild 650 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. And get this, it'll do 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, in a car that weighs over 5,000 pounds. Insane, right? But here's the thing, it doesn't feel crazy fast. The power delivery is so smooth, so effortless, that it almost tricks you into thinking you're going slower than you are. One moment you're cruising, the next, you glance at the speedo and realize you're flying past 150 miles per hour like it's nothing. And the handling? Surprisingly sharp. Thanks to all-wheel drive, rear-wheel steering, and the clever Bentley dynamic ride system, this thing feels way more agile than it has any right to. It leans into corners with confidence, stays flat, and that rear-wheel steering makes tight turns feel effortless, almost like it shrinks around you. Practicality. Surprisingly usable. Now, you might think a car like this would be all show and no practicality, but honestly, it's not bad. The trunk has enough space for a couple of suitcases, perfect for that weekend getaway. And while the rear seats aren't exactly spacious, they're more than enough for short trips, or maybe just extra luggage. The competition. Is it the best Grand Tourer? So how does the GT Speed stack up against rivals like the Aston Martin DB12 or the Ferrari Roma? Well, the Aston is gorgeous and offers a sharper, more athletic drive. The Roma? Sleek, stylish, and very Ferrari. But here's the thing. Neither of them offers the same blend of sheer luxury, effortless power, and that old-school Grand Touring vibe that the Bentley nails perfectly. Final thoughts. A masterpiece on wheels. So, is the 2025 Bentley Continental GT Speed the ultimate Grand Tourer? For me, absolutely. It's the perfect blend of luxury, performance, and heritage. A car that can cruise across countries in pure comfort, but still put a huge grin on your face when you floor it. It's not about chasing lap times or breaking speed records. It's about the journey, the experience, and doing it all in absolute style. The 2025 Bentley Continental GT Speed, proof that luxury and performance don't just coexist, they thrive together. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe for more car reviews. Thanks for watching.